burning bridges. Rain blurred the neon signs outside Neon Nights, a Brooklyn dive bar throbbing with bass and rebellion. Inside, Lena Carter fidgeted with her engagement ring, its diamond digging into her skin like a shackle. Her fiancé Jake scrolled through stocks on his phone, oblivious to the guitarist on stage, woman with a smirk, sharper than her guitar picks. Jazz music muffled by rain, high heels clicking on wet pavement, Lena voice trembling.
Jake, I need air. Just 5 minutes.
Don't wander far. You know how these streets get after midnight.
A door creaks open, cold wind howls, but the streets weren't the danger. The danger was leaning against a brick wall, smoking a cigarette like it owed her money. A lighter flicks. Riley exhales sharply. Riley.
Lost, princess. Your ivory tower's that way.
Lena defensive.
I'm not lost. I'm exploring.
Riley laughs.
Exploring? In a $2,000 dress? Cute.
Sudden movement. Riley steps into the light, rainwater glinting on her leather jacket. Riley.
Tell me the truth. You followed me out here.
Don't flatter yourself.
Riley whispers.
Liar. Your eyes haven't left my lips since I said hello?
Rain intensifies. A car honks in the distance. Lena. Hesitant.
I should go back.
Riley grabs her wrist.
Or you could stay. Burn that dress. Burn everything.
Clothes rustle. Lena's breath hitches. Lena voice cracks.
I'm engaged.
Riley mockingly.
To a man who loves his spreadsheet more than your body. Poor guy. He'll never see me coming.
A crumpled note being pressed into Lena's palm. Riley.
Midnight, the rooftop of the old library. Wear something flammable.
Sudden, passionate kiss. Lipstick smears. Lena gasps. Riley pulling away.
Still want to go back to Prince Charming.
High heels sprinting through puddles. The door slams. Rain hammered the Brooklyn streets as Lena climbed the rusted fire escape of the old library. Her hands trembled, but her heart raced for the first time in years. At the top, Riley leaned against the rooftop door, a cigarette dangling from her lips. Riley.
Took you long enough, Carter. Starting to think you'd chicken out.
Lena.
I'm here, aren't I?
Riley smirked, flicking her cigarette into the rain. In 2 steps, she closed the gap between them, her fingers brushing Lena's wrist. Riley grabbing her wrist.
Still wearing his ring. Cute. Let's fix that.
Before Lena could protest, Riley yanked the engagement ring off her finger and tossed it over the rooftop edge. Lena.
You're insane.
Riley pinning her against the wall.
Insane? Baby, I'm the only sane thing in your life.
Their lips crashed together, hungry, reckless. A collision of pent-up rage and desire. Lena's back hit the cold brick as Riley's hands slipped under her coat. The next morning, Jake's penthouse reeked of silence. Lena walked in, her lips still swollen, her hair tangled with the smell of Riley's leather jacket. Jake slapping her face.
Where the hell were you?
Lena cold.
Somewhere you'll never understand.
He raised his hand again, but Lena caught his wrist. For the first time, she didn't flinch. Lena.
Touch me again, and I'll burn your whole fucking world down.
That night, Riley's apartment pulsed with grunge music and neon lights. Lena stood in the doorway, her suitcase in hand. Riley.
Running away, princess.
Lena.
Running toward? You got a problem with that?
Riley laughed, pulling her inside. Clothes scattered, a lamp knocked over, and Lena's laughter melted into gasps as Riley's mouth trailed down her neck. Riley against her skin.
Still scared?
Lena.
Never.
By dawn, Lena's wedding dress hung shredded in the corner. Riley traced the scars on Lena's back, left by Jake's discipline, with a gentleness that contradicted everything she was. Riley.
We'll kill him.
Lena.
No. We'll disappear. Together.
The Brooklyn skyline blurred behind them as Riley's motorcycle tore through the midnight streets. Lena clung to her, the wind whipping away the last traces of Jake's world, his cologne, his rules, his fists. But freedom, they'd learn, wasn't a single escape. It was a war. Jake, via phone, voice distorted.
You think you can run? I own you, Lena. Your face, your name, every fucking breath.
Riley snatching the phone.
Wrong. She's mine now. Keep barking, and I'll mail your teeth back to your mom.
She hurled the phone into the Hudson River. Lena laughed, loud and unhinged, as the water swallowed Jake's threats. Lena,
He'll never stop.
Riley grinning.
Good, let him chase us. We'll drag him through hell first.
They hid in a roadside motel near the Canadian border, its walls stained with the ghosts of other runaways. Riley traced the bruises on Lena's arms, Jake's last gifts, with a rage that simmered like a storm. Riley,
We'll kill him. Slow.
Lena kissing her knuckles.
No, we disappear. We live. That's how we win.
But Jake found them. Of course, he did. At 3 a.m., headlights speared through their motel curtains. Lena froze, but Riley was already at the door, a switchblade glinting in her hand. Jake kicking the door open.
You're coming home, Lena. Even if I have to drag you by that dyke's hair.
Riley stepping forward.
Touch her, and I'll carve you into pieces so small even your money won't find you.
The fight was ugly. Fists, blood, the crack of bone. But when Jake lunged for Lena, Riley didn't hesitate. The blade sank into his thigh, not deep enough to kill, but enough to make him scream. Lena standing over him.
You're nothing. You've always been nothing.
They left him bleeding on the motel carpet, his howls fading into the night. The motorcycle roared back to life, carrying them north. Riley,
Where now?
Lena resting her head on Riley's back.
Anywhere. Everywhere. Just go.
The sunrise painted the Canadian Rockies gold. Riley pulled over at a cliff's edge, the world stretching endless below them. Lena slid off the bike, her hands still shaking, but not from fear, from adrenaline, from life. Riley,
Regrets?
Lena smiling.
Only that I didn't steal your bike sooner.
Riley laughed, pulling her into a kiss that tasted like road dust and tomorrow. Behind them, the engine cooled. Ahead, the road unwound a blank map. Riley,
Ready to burn the rest?
Lena grinning.
I was born ready.
The motorcycle vanished into the horizon. Two rebels against the dawn.